just hardly tell.
Just do it, Clopton.
I always wondered about how that happens.
You're way too cute. I could eat you up for my dinner.
Oh, that was not bad. A little bit twangy, but okay. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Can you sing that for me? I'm joking, of course.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
In the most delight. What, Rick?
I like this. They're getting along nicely, huh?
Are you missing something from your life?
Let me
Guy
look.
Shea said, Papakali says he's going to send Guy Shea a Bible, and then they're going to do a Bible show soon.
I love it. I'm going to send him a Bible. Apocalypse is funny as hell.
Good one, Apocalypse.
Really is.
I like that.
Just ignore all the rumors. Apocalypse is not a bad guy.
No,
We
he
never
goes
heard
on
that.
it. He goes on
Shh,
it. You know?
my husband just walked in. Yes, that's very good. That recipe is 1/2 cup of sugar, and no, I'm joking.
Hey, Jay, I just sent you a little something in Skype.
Oh, we was talking about the size of Rick's penis.
Again.
He said it was 2 inches. I got that.
That's right. 2 inches. 2 full inches.
Is that at full
I always
attention?
start out
Or?
with
Really?
See,
There is 1 inch, and we have to have it twice.
I got it worked down to a science. I just start out with the tip for a little while, so that way when I thrust that other inch in,
Oh my God, he's so graphic.
it's like, whoa. You know what I mean? But it's...
3
Well,
pumps
you
and a
said-
Never
squirt,
mind. I
Rick.
guess you'll have to be there, Debbie.
You got to say, ladies, it's not the meat, it's the motion, right?
Well, the motion.
No, one of the 3 biggest lies in the
I
world.
like it on the bottom. I'm not moving.
The 3 biggest lies in the world are: I love you, size doesn't matter, and I won't come in your mouth. No, I'm joking. Checks in the mail. That's a good one too.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah.
It won't come in your mouth. Well, I would never lie to you, Debbie. I would definitely shoot it straight into your mouth.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
See what
Can you gurgle for me?
We
Just
have to
gurgle.
get some water. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here comes some water. Hold on.
right,
I smell a bit. I thought the weekend
See, you talked over it, Ernie. Y'all there? Are y'all still
Well,
there?
while we wait,
Oh, fetch the stick, Dino. Fetch the stick. Fetch the stick. No. Let's try it again.
And that's Thai sticky.
Hi, Barney. What are you doing, Fred? I'm teaching Dino some tricks. I don't think Dino will learn any tricks, Fred.
we'll learn any tricks, Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought we lost you.
No.
Swallow and talk. Swallow and talk.
No.
Gurgle talk.
All
No.
right. Yeah, can we get the gurgle and get a nice, good, strong, healthy gurgle?
No.
No.
Oh, gee.
Not anymore. I already did it one time and y'all weren't paying attention, so too
I
bad.
know.
Oh, I was
Do
paying
I?
attention. I heard it.
My husband just walked in. Honey, do I spit or swallow?
Oh, jeez.
He's laughing his ass off.
I didn't even know you sucked cock. What the fuck?
Rick goes, Vic goes, I didn't even know you sucked cock. Victor's losing it. That was a good one. Oh, you.
So,
What, baby?
Like Eddie Murphy, the official.
Uh-huh. What? Vic's horrible.
notice how quiet everybody got. Notice how quiet everybody got. Your husband.
I'm just trying to figure out what time he's leaving in the morning.
That's right. You're not too far from Texas, are you? Hop, skip, and a jump.
He could be on the tarmac in 3 hours.
Yeah. there you
And
go.
now that I know she sucks cock, it's even closer.
I'm scared to go to Texas now. Now that I know that Debbie's there, she might be like, "You've got my Ernie." Ah!
No, I'm over Ernie. I am. I'm over Ernie.
Now look,
Because
now
I
she's
called.
pretending she's not bothered. Wait till she sees me next year. She's gonna go. She's gonna pretend to be all nice. Then she's
Hello,
gonna, like,
Donna.
voice-
I got something here for you.
Hello, Donna. Hello. What's up, Governor? No, I'm joking.
So, Jay,
Yes, sir.
I'm guessing this holiday coming up here in America, I don't know if they have this over there in the UK, but this has got to be one of your favorite holidays of the year, huh?
You're talking about Halloween?
I am. You get to pass out all that candy, man.
Yes, that's what I do. That's exactly what I do. They call me the Candy Man. You say my name 3 times, and it's like melting in your mouth.
It's like the one time a year they come to you, and you don't have to take, you save gas that night.
That's right, buddy. That's exactly right. Got it, baby. But I hate when the parents walk up to the door with the kids, because then it just
makes it awkward, doesn't
Spoils
it?
it, doesn't
I'm
it,
wondering
Jay?
if Chris Hansen's going to jump out of the bushes.
Chris Hansen's going to jump out of the bushes. You're horrible. So, Vic is here. Is there any way that you can prove that you are actually singing when you play those songs?
I don't know how else to.
My husband is not convinced that is Jay Sands. He swears that it is.
I'll tell you what. Since your husband is the biggest man that you know in Dallas, here's what we're going to do.
Why don't you sing to us now, Jay?
Why don't you let me finish a sentence, Donna?
Sing it.
You little
Sing
pig.
Hey. Watch it.
Sorry, Ernie. It got to me a little bit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm a little upset. That's all. And I think I'm doing very well.
Hey, to me, Sinatra does a good impersonation of Sands, all right? That's
There
what
you go.
Yeah.
How about
I'm
that?
talking about.
But what we're going to do, we're going to have him. You're going to have to come to Vegas. It will be at the Minion Hotel. And when that happens, you guys can come down and watch the show. And that's the only way we could prove it to him.
Yes, indeed.
Jack,
Either she fell off the chair or something's going on with those two. I know they're married, but on the air.
Well, maybe Debbie can come out on stage and do the intro for you before you come out there. You know what I mean?
That'd be something.
and we're going to sing something stupid. That's it's our show. It's our dedication to Ernie. It's our song. There you go. Exactly. We're going to do
She'd
it.
be like a blonde Billy Ray Cyrus.
Hold on. Victor just said something very tacky. What was that, my love?
Frank Sinatra doesn't sing, he talks to music.
Frank Sinatra doesn't sing. He talks to music, Victor said.
That's not completely true. I take offense to that. You tell him.
He takes offense
You
to
ever
that.
meet him? No. What were you going to say, Deb?
I don't know. Victor's talking to me. Yes, dear?
Nobody can say anything because he would have killed him.
Oh, nobody can say anything to him because he would have killed him, he said. Victor? Oh, my God. He's terrible. Victor,
Just a little song, Jay.
What's that, Donna?
Sing us a song.
Yank? Is that what you called me?
I know. I said sing us a song. Since when does that say Jay?
No.
Yank.
It sounded like you said, sing us a song, Yank.
No.
No?
No, I only call Randy the Yank.
Oh, only Randy gets that privilege, huh?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, that's fine. Completely fine. But, no, not to...
there's one you can sing. This has got the female part on it. You ready? Go, Jay.
I can't hear.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me.
See, that's how I'm learning my part. Aren't you proud of me?
Yes, I'm very proud of you. Very good.
See?
I've got a,
So
I don't
there.
know where it is. I don't even think I'd saved it. I was working on it last night. I was thinking about it, and I thought I had it down pretty well. But I need the music. If I had the music, it would have been a better piece. But,
Absolutely. Coming at you.
and I'll get it done.
Do they celebrate
But it
Halloween
sounds
in the UK, Donna? I forget.
Yeah, but not really much. Not like you guys do.
And you guys, what do you mean, you guys? What does that mean, you guys?
You Yankee pants. I called it you then.
Pants, now we are we? Yankee pants. I got your Yankee pants. You little lass. I'll come over there and tan your little hide for you.
I got you.
Promises,
Yankee
promises,
pants,
right, Donna?
It's like a
She's
little
picturing
Cuban
you-
leprechaun.
I got you, cute. Right here, pal. Right here. Come here. Come and get it.
Hey, how'd your show go tonight, Rick? How'd it go over there?
Whose show?
Yeah.
Your show with the...
Show.
I did a show?
Rick, he wants to know how your show went.
That's Debbie doing sign language, by the way.
I'm stupid. I'm not deaf. Debbie.
I'm stupid, not deaf. Oh, Lord, you're terrible.
Probably shouldn't have said that. There's the soundbite. You're welcome.
Too funny. So how did the show go? I mean, I know you're here now and getting it all out, but how did it go?
Well, I think you just answered your own question.
Night talk with Jay Sands.
Right. What was that, Debbie?
Victor wants to know how to get it in the den. It's Night Talk with Jay Sands. Yeah.
He's coming into the chat?
That's what we need.
No.
Is another dude in the chat.
No, he's going to be playing it. No. He doesn't. He's not signed up on Spreaker. He's going to listen to it on the overhead speakers in the den.
Oh, he's putting my songs up?
Oh, isn't that fancy?
No, the live show that we're on right now.
Oh, the
Actually,
show.
I'm simulcasting it, Victor.
Sorry for fucking your wife when you're not home, dude.
Oh, that was tacky. That was tacky.
Jesus, Rick. Oh, talk about nails on a chalk.
I was just imagining if I had overhead speakers, how cool that would sound blaring across the living room.
It's okay. We'll let it go. We'll
I'm going to play it back later on my 6x9s.
6x9s.
You truck in the yard?
What?
With the gate that flops down? Fucking redneck you.
Gotta have something to
I'm
haul
sure
my
that's-
crosses back.
I'm telling you, and all those Mexicans, too.
That's right.
Hey, what's wrong with hauling Mexicans?
Nothing at all if you can do it.
They do really good work over here on my lawns.
They do.
Hello, Miss Daly. You owe us for the lawn work today. We're hungry. We know some sandwiches.
How much freedom of speech does Spreaker allow? I want to do a very offensive show soon, says Apocalypse.
Apocalypse is
Has he ever
horrible.
even cursed in his life? I don't know. You could
Good night, Holly.
do a
Good night,
show
Holly.
if you
He
tried.
doesn't let me curse. He's my boss, my internet boss or something. I don't know. He's a pretty cool guy. He doesn't.
Apocalypse, can you say whatever the fuck you want? Oh, Jesus. Look at this. All right. Fuck you, America. Number one.
I was actually wondering that same thing, Johnny. I was going to ask that. He beat me to the punch.
What's that? Oh, Holly, what part of the bed do you sleep on? The end or the middle?
The end.
Yeah, that's just wrong. Curled up like a little kitten on the end of the bed.
Oh, jeez.
Purring.
There's nothing to say. Chris has been taking a beating, I get it, the last few days, huh?
What is going up with the Chris and Holly thing? What happened? They broke up or something, or what is it? What?
Yeah, that's it right
I'm
there.
cereal.
That's it right there. They broke up. He went back to Kiss Kiss. Apparently, Kiss Kiss and Holly got together. Now Chris is just hanging out there wobbling or some bullshit. Fucking, I don't know. Whatever them fucking superhero lovers do.
When is he ever just gonna just be awesome? Hey, I dropped that in the chat room. That song for you, my
Thank
love.
you. I'm going to download it right now.
My secret lover. I know you go to love your lever.
I love to love you, baby. Yes,
I love
do.
your
Speaking
lever.
of Chad, Debbie,
What?
what's this little love affair you
We're
have?
just having a little thing here, and you just go bust
Oh, I'm
it
sorry.
up, Rick.
I'm sorry. I
You're
forgot. I
just
thought it was
jealous
on-
because nobody likes you but the little boys. I'm joking.
Ooh.
Huh? How about that, huh? How about
Not
that?
bad.
Huh? That's what I thought.
Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, whiny.
He's going to be a whiny little bitch.
Yes, he
Fun.
is.
Everything
I
is
just want to
good.
interrupt.
No.
I want to
I
just
think-
point all the little boys out there.
If I say
Depending
go
on me
ahead,
to buy
Rick,
their
it's not
popcorn.
interrupting. See, that's interrupting. But if I say go ahead, Rick, that's not interrupting.
Oh, well, one day I'll have this shit figured out, man.
Yes, you will. We'll get it right one day.
This is what I get for hanging out with fucking Dino.
Rick, have you still got that cricket? I keep hearing it every now and again.
Yeah, he's still trying to get into the truck.
Yeah. I blasted them out with my 6x9s. I threw some
Hey,
vanilla
Donna.
ice on them bitches.
What?
I had
Vanilla ice.
a show one time called Chrissy, Sissy, and Missy. Because my name,
Really?
I swear, and I was going to tell you that because one of them
I
was
saw a porno movie with that. See that one, Rick?
one of them was in Denmark, one of them was in the UK, and I was in Texas. And my nickname has always been Sissy, and Chrissy was called Chrissy the Dane from Denmark, and the girl from UK, her nickname was always Missy, so we called it Chrissy, Sissy, and Missy. It was funny.
Well, that was just.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Rick.
A lot of thought went
the rest
into
of
that.
it without hearing that. I really could.
Rick, see the chat room for a message from Debbie, a private message. Just a little love note.
I was looking.
Apocalypse.
Ollie just
Now, that
got
wasn't
no
right.
idea from Johnny about it.
Apocalypse. What is that, man?
Well, I was gonna send you the same thing.
You know,
Great
people ask.
minds think alike.
People ask where do I get that from. When I first went on Blog Talk Radio, I had a fan on there that stayed with me for 4 years, and that was what he always used to say. It was just something that he said. All his name was Easy Rider. Everything was even it's BM, 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 BM. It was all, and I just picked it up and I started saying it. It's just like this joke on Blog Talk Radio. Everybody knows I say it to everybody, even though I don't technically have anything to blow.
What's that? Bowel movement?
Blow
Why don't
me.
you just say it.
Do what? I'm sorry. Blow me.
There you go. There you go. That was even better than I expected. Do what? I'm sorry. Oh, blow me.
Yeah.
It's just a little something I picked
Fine
up.
on that one.
Trying to figure out why I've never listened to your show, Debbie.
I don't know. Probably because you don't appreciate the finer things in life. I don't know. I'm interested.
Well, let's not get started on that because I'm not available.
Everybody dive in Debbie's chat room.
Donna's in my chat room, and so is Slats Grubber Nick Nick says such filthy language. Oh, off the radio with you. You have such filthy language. I'm the queen of Spreaker.com, and you have filthy language. Well, guess what? Slats Grubber Nick. Blow me.
Yeah, what Sue said.
You know what she said?
Oh, she has such filthy language, I do declare. I'm sorry. I'm getting out of hand. I'm going to go on mute. I'll be back. Go ahead. Take over. I'm joking.
You got a show going on too, live, Debbie?
Yes, I do. I do. What is your accent from? Where are you from? I want to
My
know.
accent?
Yeah.
I'm in New England.
You sound like
I'm in
Vermont,
New
sort of. Vermontish.
Actually, I'm in the state of Rhode Island.
Really? Is that a state?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's more like a country club, isn't it?
State of confusion.
Debbie,
I'll
he
tell
only
you that.
calls it New England because he wants to be near me,
Oh.
but he can't be. So he calls
You know,
it New England.
I
A lot of
used to
people think
have...
we're part of New York.
I used to have a friend. I used to have a friend of mine that was. They called it an Anglophile. She was infatuated with the English, and every time. Have you ever heard of the Wade versus Roe? Roe versus Wade.
Roe v. Wade. Yes.
Okay. The Henry Wade had a daughter. Her name was Carrie. Carrie Wade was one of my good friends until she moved away. She still is, I guess. Every time she would get drunk, she would start talking like she was English. And one time we were leaving her birthday party, and I said, bye. And she goes, do you really have to go? I'll never forget that as long as I live. She was so drunk, and she talks. Anyway, so what are we talking about tonight? What's the topic?
You have such interesting stories.
Yeah. I just don't know what to say.
This
It's like
girl...
hanging out with my grandma. My grandma with a 13-year-old's ass. Nice.
Rick, that's two, and I can get. That's
Oh,
no,
and
I love it.
30-year-old tits. I forgot
Please,
about those.
I love it. Bring it on. Just keep it coming on, because I'll get you back in a moment when you're not thinking, just like I did a minute ago.
Did you say straight too?
Y'all get out of my chat room. What are y'all doing over there? Look, Jay Sands is in my chat room. Danny Boy's in my chat room. Rick goes, yo, fuckers. You've got a lot of class. It's just too bad it's all third, Rick.
Debbie, we're trying to make you look popular.
Oh.
What did you say, darling?
Trying to make you look popular.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Keyword trying.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you can only try, can't you?
I
Rick, you
appreciate
just
that.
mulled over that last one. She got you good on that one.
I said keyword trying. Good day.
No.
Oh, let's see.
Do y'all want to hear a funny blonde joke?
Sure, why not?
Okay. A blonde is pulled over for speeding, and the officer, who happens to also be a blonde, gets out of the car, a blonde female, a Dickless Tracy, gets out of the car, walks over to the window, taps on it, and says, "Driver's license and registration, please." And she says, "I can't find my driver's license." And she's digging through her bag when suddenly she sees a compact case, and she opens it up. She goes, "There it is." She hands it to the cop, and she goes, "This isn't your driver's license, and how did you get this picture of me?"
All right, okay. Oh, that's a choker. Listen to that. Is that Donna choking in the background?
It is. It's me joking.
Sorry, I'll
It's a bit
back
big
up.
for my mouth.
It was her hanging herself after that joke.
Oh. Be careful how you talk about Debbie Daly. She's my new partner.
I'm just kidding. I'm Debbie's biggest fan.
Oh.
I am. And you know why I'm Debbie's biggest fan is because I always hear her say that she's my biggest fan.
Oh.
And I find that simply amazing because I don't think I've ever once been nice to her.
I think you're funny. Holly Stolen, get out of my chat room. What are you doing over there? Go away, y'all. Go on.
She's looking for Chris.
She's looking for Chris.
Her stinger's ready.
Jesus. Oh, that's too
Am I the only one that's craving honey right now?
When I see Holly coming down the hall, I turn and go the other way.
Oh, do you? Why?
She scours me. I don't know.
Holly's cool.
She is.
Yeah.
She just gets mixed up with the wrong people.
See, she should have stuck with the Candyman. She would have been better off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know where to go with that shit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So I'm behind Jay, Danny boy.
What is this? What?
I don't know. They say that my show's lagging behind yours as far as the latency. That's a big word, Rick. Latency. Latency. Did you get that, Rick? Latency.
Whatever. Making shit up again. Just like you blondes, making words up all the time.
Well, that's because you started after me, and the delay will
It means to get to hear my beautiful voice twice.
twice.
I think it's funny that Debbie thinks she's the only one that has Google.
I gave my brother a stereo for his Jeep a couple of years ago for Christmas, and he goes, "Hey, thanks, Deborah. Look, Robin, it's got ambience." And I thought, what the hell? I give up. This is why Rick is why we can't have nice things. Okay,
Why?
Whoa. Why?
Rick,
The hell, there's plenty of Mexicans to go around. I'm not the only one in fucking town that hires cheap Mexicans, all right?
my Mexicans aren't cheap. That's the only problem.
Well, hey, then you're hanging out at the wrong ends of the border there, baby.
Ah.
I know where to go. I know where to get the desperate ones. What you got to do is you got to look for the fucking hungry ones.
Oh, how do you tell the hungry ones?
They just got that look in their eye, and not to mention, you see their ribs poking through. That's a good.
That's a good sign.
How long does Rick have phone privileges tonight for?
Oh, another 35 seconds, I think. Why?
I'm just curious. I know that.
You are trying to get rid of me?
No, in prison, I know that y'all have did you sell yourself for some cigarettes for extra phone time tonight?
Oh, shit.
Really? Please do not tell me you stayed up all night to come up with that.
No, actually, she just made it up.
On the fly. On your fly.
On the fly.
On your fly.
No, wait a minute. Are we still coming through those big speakers in your living room?
I am assuming that we are because I can barely hear it in the other room.
Oh, okay, good. So, Vic.
He's listening.
Ouch. And go make me a fucking sandwich.
Uh-oh. I had a caller on Blog Talk Radio that every time he called in, he'd have to go, "Fuck you, Vic." And Apocalypse can verify that. Yes.
Why would he do that?
Because he said one time, he's one of my dearest friends. A long time ago, he looked over his wife's scooter. He looked at my picture and he said, "Fuck you, Vic." That's all he's ever told me.
With his wife sitting on the scooter?
No, he's a badass. His name is Old Rooter. But he
Rooter.
always says, "Fuck you, Vic," for some reason. It's so funny.
Cool. I think I could have lived without that story, but okay.
Well.
So, Jay, I've got a little song request for you.
Uh-oh, here we go. Go. What is it?
Here we go.
There we go. I knew it wasn't going to last. Go ahead, Donna. What is it?
Mr. Danny Boy would like you to play his new song.
I did. I played it last night.
No, another one.
Oh, another one. Oh, I have to find
Have you not got it?
I haven't downloaded it yet.
Have you got it to download, or do you want me to send it you?
Oh, no, I haven't. I just haven't downloaded it yet. And
He wants you to play it. He's just Skyped me and says, "Play that dumb song, damn it."
well, why didn't I just say I don't want to play the fucking song, okay? That's all.
Well, don't play the fucking song.
All right, that's it. I don't want to play the fucking. Don't ask me because I don't want to do it.
Play what you want for all I care.
Oh, well, I don't want it. And that's it.
I only come on here to make you look popular.
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
So,
Sucking
Debbie,
on
I
a
was,
nice lolly.
What was that about a lolly?
I said I'm sucking on a lolly at 5:23 in the morning.
Oh, it feels good too.
Oh, your boy's home, huh?
Is that what y'all call your boy's home?
Not yet, it's not, Jay. I'm getting into practice.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, as long as you have the wherewithal to do that for your man, that is excellent. Keep it in practice. I love it. Just don't swallow the stick because it's going to be hard to get out.
She's not dating
you
Jay.
do,
She's not
bravo.
dating Rick, Jay.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting.
What were you going to say, Rick?
Debbie's home in half an hour, Debbie.
you just don't like me, do you, Debbie?
Hey, you started this. You were mean to me. So see, I've turned the chase on you now.
Is this what we're gonna have here? Is this love-hate relationship?
I want more love than hate. Let's call it a draw, okay? We'll be nice to each other. Hello, Rick.
I don't want to have to fight Deshaun for you. That motherfucker sounds like Mike Tyson, so I'm guessing he punches like him.
Ooh.
Yep, he's a big guy.
And he'll eat you.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I'm
he
just
will.
calling it out because I noticed you guys are having like this little love affair, and I know that Vic's listening, so he's probably interested at this point.
Victor knows it's all for fun, and then at the end of the night, he
Oh.
goes home with me, so shut up. Right?
Right.
I think I put someone on the spot.
No, he's been interviewed before on air about it. They said, "What do you think about everybody that Debbie flirts with and that flirts with Debbie?" And he goes, "It's fine." He goes, "It's radio, and besides, every night she goes to bed with me after I get home,
What do
of
you mean
course."
everyone? Come on, one person, Deshaun.
Deshaun.
Everyone.
Deshaun.
Oh.
I got married too soon on Spreaker, though. I don't like being married.
Well, we could always have a divorce. We could do that.
Oh, that would be great.
No, I don't want to break
We
Deshaun's
could do like a
heart.
divorce court between you and
Debbie, we
Deshaun.
could have had a girl-on-girl fight over Ernie. But no, you wanted Deshaun.
I got the Jello pit ready whenever you guys are
The
ready.
Jello pit.
We could have had a mud fight and everything.
Yeah, we could play pay-per-view, make it a big thing.
Yeah.
Break out the baby oil.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking. Well, you got to rub each other down with that shit before you get in the pit.
Rub my
Oh,
what?
really?
You got to rub each other down with that before you get in the pit.
Oh,
Could have
absolutely.
fought me for my ice lolly.
So you rub each other down with baby oil first. That way the Jello doesn't stick to you.
Yeah, there you go. See, Rick gets it. Yeah.
You know, once you get in there and start, wrestling. shit's gonna get
Wrestling.
warm.
Wrestling.
Jello's sticky. Once it starts melting, it's sticky. That baby lotion oil will take care of that.
Yes, indeed.
Ernie, how dirty do I feel daydreaming about the same thing with you?
Oh, Jesus.
Bet you I'd go longer.
You think? I don't know.
I don't know. Ernie's at that age. You got like a script for those blue pills, don't you?
I take 3 at a time, brother. I take 3 at a time. You know that thing they say if you got a hard on more than 4 hours, call the doctor. I look at it. I love that shit. More than 4 hours.
That's called a priapism.
Let's ask Mr. Al. Mr. Al, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Well, let's try it out and see.
A 1, a 2, boink. The world may never know.
You know what sucks about those pills is they're pills. You have to take them with water. And you know what happens when you drink water? You have to pee. Have you ever tried to pee with a 4-hour hard-on?
The golden shower.
Golden shower, sink, toilet, walls. It was a little all over the place.
Hitching the chin.
You're speaking from experience, Rick.
Do those really work?
Yeah, they really work. Take it from Rick. That's one thing.
What really works?
If Rick isn't anything else, he's not a liar. That much I know.
Viagra. Do you use Viagra?
I have used. Is that what that blue pill is? Yeah, it is Viagra.
Looks like a football.
I have used it before, recreationally, not because I needed to.
Recreationally.
Wait a minute. A guy that doesn't need it and takes it,
One time.
Recreational about that?
This is the thing.
He was using 2 popsicle sticks and some string, so he figured try something else.
Go ahead, Rick. Let's hear this.
I don't know. I say recreational is because it's not like I couldn't get it up or anything.
Right.
Trust me, all it takes is a stiff breeze. But it's true what they say about them pills, man. I tell you what, wow is all I got to say. Well, the other problem is I decided to take it on a night I'd been drinking, so you do the math.
Oh,
Wow.
Have you heard about Viagra for your eyes? Makes you look hard.
oh shit.
Wait a minute. Okay.
See, I don't use those. I can't use those. The last time I took it, it got caught in my throat. I had a stiff neck for a week.
Where's the drum roll? That was pretty good,
Thank you. So yeah, I have to stay away from them. Fucking hurt.
Jesus Christ.
What is so funny? Oh my God.
Did you miss that? Didn't you hear what I just?
No. I must have missed it.
I said I have to stay away from Viagra because I took it once. It got caught in my throat and I had a stiff neck for a week.
Oh God.
And it broke Ernie up. It just broke him up.
Oh, get with it, Debbie. We're at fucking war, man.
Good times. No
Don't
kidding.
get it. We're fucking war.
I must have missed it.
I love it.
Billy's never been the same since that night. Poor Billy. God damn. Oh, Jesus. Huh?
Oh man, this is
Took that pretty hard. No pun intended, but
Obviously.
oh man.
poor Billy.
It's hysterical. We just have. I think it's illegal. We have too much fun on this show. Really.
We've not had a shouty J tonight, have we?
Well, a little bit earlier, but no, not much tonight. No.
Look at this shot. He's still leaving messages in the chat, Debbie.
What? My chat room or your chat room?
Over here. I take Debbie as my internet wife to have it till the whole internet goes out over the world.
Deshaun, I can't answer you. It'll knock me off this wonderful call that I'm on right now.
Deshaun is.
They'll have to add you. Ugh.
He needs a lady badly, Debbie. He needs. Deshaun.
He needs to play a little hard to get. I only have eyes for Debbie. Aw, he's so sweet.
Really.
Yes, but that just goes to show you the power of me. One dance and the man wants to marry me. So see, take a lesson from that.
Stalker.
Hashtag
Oh,
stalker.
he likes really young boys.
Oh no. Y'all are so bad. When I have to take a shower when I get off this show with y'all. I feel so
Good. We'll be there. What time is that?
I feel horrible. I'm so dirty.
I have a
Can you
feeling
set the camera
Deshaun's
up?
internet eyes will be watching.
No disrespect, Vic. I'm sorry. He's probably gonna kick my ass.
Nah. Victor has heard a lot worse than this. It's just us goofing off. Victor is very.
Okay, good.
He's a
He's
neat
a watcher,
guy.
isn't he?
Well,
No, he is. He knows his wife does radio, and this is part of the shtick. Are you kidding me? He would kill anybody that touched me.
Shtick? What do you mean? We're all acting right now?
I said shtick.
Dick. No, she didn't call you a dick. She said shtick.
Oh, all right.
Besides, you're not a dick. You're a douche.
Bag.
Excellent.
Okay, all right, fine. If you want a last name. I thought that was cute.
Right, guys and girls, I'm going to have to get out of here.
All right, Don. I'll be right over. I'll be right over to tuck you in, hon.
Are y'all going to meet?
What did she say? Are you all going to beat?
No, are y'all going to meet?
Meet.
You two.
Oh.
No? You and
I'm
Ernie.
going to meet Randy, the guy that I do a show with. I'm going to meet him. I
Oh,
can't
okay,
wait.
okay.
I'm so excited and I just can't hide it.
Who is Johnny Molson? I think he's one of my haters from one of my, because he said y'all can do fucking ghost hunting together. Because I used to do the paranormal on Blog Talk Radio. He's somebody over here under a new name, but he's definitely one of my haters.
I'm not going to be a hater, but
Not you.
Did
Somebody.
you do the no? But I'm asking, did you do the ghost hunting thing? I need to know.
No. Never did the ghost hunting thing. Never. In
Well,
fact, I
Debbie,
don't know.
Debbie.
Rick?
Debbie, can you do a reading on Rick? Debbie does readings, Rick. If you let her know your birthday, she'll give you a little. Yeah, I'd be curious to hear what
Yes,
her reading was.
please.
Oh, I don't need your birthday. I just need the month and the day. I don't need the year. Just the month and the day.
Yes.
Oh
But-
my
but-
God, this is.
Do
Okay,
me,
so
Debbie.
wait a minute. No, shh. What are you gonna? So what do you mean read me? What do you mean you're gonna predict my future? You're gonna tell me
No,
about my
nobody
past?
can tell the
Connect me with a
future.
loved one. What?
Nobody can tell the future. Nobody
So
can
what are
tell
you
the
gonna
future.
do? What do
She's
you
got a
mean you're
gift.
gonna
She's
read
got a psychic
Just going to tell you what
ability.
kind of prick you are.
Yeah, no. See, that's the thing. I want something that people don't. You know what I mean? We all know I'm a prick. What the fuck? You don't have to.
I
be a
really
psychic
would
know
like
that.
to know the day and the month of your birth.
All right, January 2nd.
I knew it. I was going to say January the 2nd. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm
right.
January
If I
the
said I'd like
10th,
to crack your
brother.
screen, like I knew it.
Cold-hearted bastards. That's what.
Capricorns are the best, man.
Go ahead, Debbie.
January the 2nd, huh? Hold on. I've got to get some
Emotional.
something. Yeah, I've got to get something. I didn't even light one of my candles.
Oh.
Oh, so I'm getting a half-assed reading here.
No.
No, you're getting a half-lit reading.
Yeah.
You are the kind of person that you always present a stern face to the world. You are very stoic. And you actually, your persona,
Non gratis.
non-gratis. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Your persona that you hide is very animated and happy, but you present to the world a very stoic front. You always have a sense that you're being judged by somebody, and I'm not saying that you are paranoid, but you always feel like you're being judged everywhere you go. You walk into a party, you're like, yeah, I know that guy's checking me, whatever. You just feel like that. And you are very sensitive, but the only people that know this are either your very close friends, maybe one of your parents, or your spouse. You could never, ever take credit from. You could never credit anybody for you are successful at life, correct? I'm feeling that. But you cannot credit anybody for that except for yourself. And if you fail in life, you never blame anybody for that. You take responsibility for every damn thing in your life. You don't blame anybody. What's wrong? Who's laughing?
I'm laughing because Deshaun just said, this is so hot.
So hot?
Yeah.
I love
Hot.
it kind of hard.
He's loving this, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh my
Really?
God. Yeah, he likes it when you give me a reading in that bedroom voice.
You have had several romantic disappointments before you found like the one person that you're with, maybe right now or something. You've had your heart broken more than once. You know, you've been around the block a few times, correct? Not your heart broken, but you've been like, oh.
I've definitely been around the block a few times. The broken heart thing, you're way off.
No. I said I'm taking that back. I don't see broken heart, but I just see that you're like, what am I doing with this freaking bitch? You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I went to the bar, the next
several
morning.
times.
Absolutely, several times.
You come across as a very, very cynical person. People have even told you all your life that you're full of cynicism. And the only person that knows the real you is your spouse or your life partner. You know, you're the person that you're with. Marriage is not something that comes natural for you. You are at heart a flirt. You really don't. I mean, I can't even really see you being faithful, but that's none of my concern, truly. But it's just you have to really try, is what I'm saying, to keep yourself corralled.
Well, we know that's a lie because he sits there in his shorts every night.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm corralling myself right now.
You have a very, very strong attachment to somebody in your family, and I'm going to say it was your grandmother or an aunt. It's a female. It's an older female, and you were very strongly attached to her. Whether she's still in this dimension or not, I don't know. But the fact of it is that you were so attached to her that you think about her every single day of your life. When you were a youngster, when you were a little Rick, you asserted your independence very early. Okay, which means you just sort of gave everybody the finger and thought, I'm going to do what I want to do. And I mean earlier than normal. I'm talking maybe like at 12 or 13. You didn't move out or anything, but you knew what you wanted and you didn't need anybody to tell you what to do. Other than that, you seem to be in really good health. You always seem to, you don't like to go to the doctor. Have you ever been to a doctor?
I was forced to by ambulance not too long ago.
Oh, forced to. I get it. Okay, I can tell that you don't like you don't like hospitals and doctors. You don't trust them. You're just like, shut up, give me out of here. You know, you're just more into like a holistic or nutrition way to get back. Do you exercise regularly, like running or do something like that? Do you play golf? Do you do something regular at all? Lawn work?
Jack it off count?
Yeah, it could. Lawn work, something. You make yourself do something that is an exercise type situation.
No, I stay far away from exercise.
Well, maybe not in the gym, but do you do anything that on a regular basis that gets your heart beating? Like, I mean, I'm seeing either housework or lawn work or something.
Again, and I hate to sound like a dick, but does jacking off count? I mean, I take it pretty chill. No, listen, honestly, I do not exercise whatsoever. I don't exercise, other than, chores that I have to do as a husband, which is, yard work, fixing stuff around the house, crap like that.
Doing your wife.
Right. Sex, does that count? Yeah.
You went after your career with a dogmatic, you went after it with a vengeance. It was either eat or be eaten in your career. And you have established yourself in your career, whatever it is. You're not really good with money, though. You don't handle money well. You like to live fast and
spend hard.
Exactly. And you've actually probably made some pretty rotten financial investments in your day. Maybe a couple that not investments, but you've maybe purchased or done. You just messed up on money a couple of times. You didn't go broke. But now I want to get back to one thing that keeps going back to me, and that's this one person, okay? Although up to this point in your life, you have benefited greatly, I think, from the, like the mentoring of this person, like the advice from this person. this person has even kept you on the right path at times. Okay. This person is the only person that you've ever gone to. And it could be an aunt, but I think it's a female. And I can see you in the kitchen, leaning up against the counter with your head down, kind of shaking your head, but you're bleeding your heart to this person, whoever it is. It may be your mom. You need to keep doing that because this person is still around you and will still somehow or another get information to you, okay? And don't worry about failing because you worry about failing all the time. That's all you think about sometimes. And it's going to keep you from reaching your goals in life. I know that sounds like a Hallmark card, but I'm being honest. That's about all I can see or feel, really, other than this woman, this female, is all over me. So,
yeah, that's...
was any of it right?
Yeah, and the female thing is bugging me a little bit. And, God, you know what? I'm getting caught up in this shit. This is the thing. This is how you readers do this. You can kind of touch on a few obvious things, but then you always got that one thing that somehow you're able to turn into something. And I got to admit, I'm trying not to get wrapped up into this, but I got to say, I'm intrigued with this whole female thing. And no, not in that way, Jay. I hear you laughing.
No, I'm not laughing because
I'm being really serious. It's almost kind of creepy feeling.
We've spoken about this, and I think I know what you're talking about.
But see, I don't want to say anything about it because
I know that's why
I'm going to be honest, Debbie. This type of thing I normally laugh about. I am very skeptical. I don't believe in any of this, but I'm intrigued. If you could nail on a couple of things that has to do with this woman, I would probably want to talk to you a little bit off the air, to be quite honest.
Yeah, in my day,
I don't want to say nothing because...
No, don't. I've shocked some people in my day. I mean, I've literally shocked them. They're like, there was a man that called in one night, and I called his daughter's name, and I thought he was going to drop the phone. And I called her nickname. I called her Franny Poo. I said, who is Franny Poo or Annie Poo? And he said, he hung up and called back. And then I said, what is the deal with pants or something to do with pants? And he had a pair of her Levi's. It was his daughter that had been killed. A pair of her Levi's were laying over in the corner of his room. I was like, what?
Wow.
It scared me.
I'm just as skeptical, so I'd be interested if you did me. And because
well, if she doesn't do you, I will. How's that?
Hey.
I'm
not riding this dash.
Hey, listen, as long as I got a face, you'll always have a place to sit.
I'm getting the letter
Very well
M.
done. Very well done, Debbie. I heard you do some of this stuff on your show one night, and very well done. Yeah, that's very interesting.
I'm getting the letter M for some reason. I don't know what that means, but what is your birth date, dear? You want to give it to me in the chat room or over the airwaves?
26th of April.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
26th of April.
The 26th of April?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. For some reason, I know what it is. I haven't taken my medicine today, my thyroid medicine. No, they say that people that are highly, it's called being an intuitive. People that come from child abuse are usually very highly intuitive because this is what I was told by a reader on Blog Talk Radio, that I had to learn at a very early age how to read my mother and my father when they came home. Mostly my mother. Read their expressions. I learned how to be just very, very, you could say it's skepticism almost, but I feel a lot of things in people. I mean, I've had people walk in my house and I've said, that's a bad person, or that's a dark person or whatever. It's not that I'm sort of freaky witch. It's just something that I do.
I do that with people, though. I'm exactly the same with people. Either love them or hate them.
Well, something is lurking in your past, and you will not talk about it. You won't even think about it. But there is some secret in your past.
You're breaking up there, Debbie.
Oh, am I breaking up?
Debbie.
Am I breaking up now?
Right.
No,
you're okay now.
You're all right.
You have a secret in your past that you have never told, and I'm not about to even think about what it is, but I get the word secret. I get lurking and past. And there's something there that you've never told anybody. You do have a very serious side to you, okay? And it's not noticeable to people that know you like we know you or whatever, but you have a very, very, very serious side. I'm getting decisions and opportunity. It seems to me that you're the kind of person that makes really good decisions. You've made really good decisions. You are a decision maker. You could do that for a living. You inspire. Do what? Okay, inspire with acquaintances. I'm getting. I have to put. So you have to take a word and put it in a sentence. I get the word acquaintances and inspire and affection, things like that. What am I trying to say? You are not the kind of person that handles people that are very stressful type people. You know what I'm talking about? People that are high strung, right?
Yeah.
Do 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 down, doobie do down down. I always sing that song for some reason. It's driving me up the freaking wall. I even sing it at home.
You're deep in thought.
Y'all dropped.
Oh, we're here.
Do you come from a family of girls?
No, well, a bit of a mixture.
But do you have a lot of siblings? Do you have like 2 or 3 siblings?
Probably.
Probably?
I have probably about 10 or 15.
No, you
I
don't.
just don't.
I
just don't know the exact amount.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just don't know the amount. I just don't know the exact amount.
But you're not trolling me. You're being dead serious because I get the word siblings.
Yeah.
You've got a ton of brothers and sisters, half brothers, half sisters, half brothers, half sisters. You've got, wow. See, sometimes I shock myself. I picked up on that. Were you?
I just don't know the exact amount.
That's amazing.
It's all becoming clear. I should think.
That is amazing. Did you? You were somebody's favorite because you are very intelligent, and somebody's betting on you in the race. It's. I don't know. Is it your father? Your biological father?
Doubt it, but.
Your biological father is extremely attached emotionally to you. And if he's not with you, he thinks about you every day. He's got a picture of you that he still brags about when he meets people, is what I'm saying. You're very special. For some reason, I'm getting to your biological father. And I don't know where these things come from. I just get them. But now you are overseas, and also Rick's in the way. So is Ernie. It's called psychic boxing. It's called psychic boxing. But you remind me of the kind of person, though. I still get the word secret. And you do not like stress. I'm just stressed. There's something about you and nervous tension and nervous and tension and nervous and nervous. I just keep getting all that. Right now, I just feel so tense. Just like, you're the kind of person that you don't even want to sleep. You're so nervous all the time. It's like you could use a Valium, but you would take so many of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Money is important to you. You're hard to read because you are so stressed. You're bound up is what I'm saying almost. You're really bound up. And it's really hard to break through those kind of people. But you're the kind of person that if you were to walk into a market and see a child acting up, you would not balk at saying, "Don't you think your child shouldn't be doing that?" or something. You are the kind of person that you would say that to somebody. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not being rude, but God, there's this thing that just keeps coming all over me about this. Shh, it's a secret. Shh, it's a secret. And I'm just like going, okay, all right. And that's real. That's all I can get. I mean, I can't feel anything else. I don't know why. I felt really strong about these siblings, about a father figure, stress. And that's all I can really get for some reason. I don't know why. Was anything close at all or nothing?
Every single bit of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What blows my mind is the bit about the siblings. Because I'm talking about 12 to 15. I'm talking about a lot of siblings. I'm not talking about 4 or 5 or 6. Maybe it was just, but I don't know.
Yeah, but can Mr. Skeptical say something? I thought I heard you say 2 to 3 in the beginning.
2 or 3? Well, I meant a lot. And she's got 2 or 3. I don't want to say what I want to say.
She could be picking up on 2 to 3 because I have like real siblings, and then I have like from my birth parents, and then I've got.
Oh, let me tell you something, Donna. You're
a
a very special person.
I'm what?
You're a very, very special person, and you are as smart as you think you are. You are one of the 1%ers, so to speak. I mean, you are. Don't let people think you are, and you are, because when you walk into a room, you feel like you're up here and everybody else is down here. That's because you are. You're on a higher plane. And you are a very high energy. Do your ears ever ring?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what that means though.
Do you hear a ringing in your ears, like a buzzing ring?
Like a high pitch.
Like a high pitch.
I hear like a high pitch beep.
Yeah, it's like a. It's not a ring, not like a dee. It's more like a noise, okay. I knew it.
I hear a very high pitched noise. You know, like that noise that you used to get on the TV when all the channels went off.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
The little girl. Yeah, I get that.
I knew it.
Well, they got one more in you?
Yeah, see, the more I do, that's the stronger my intuition gets.
Oh, let's see. We've got about 12 minutes left. I'll give you more.
It's like playing the lotto, huh?
Yeah, right.
Playing the lotto.
It's November 23rd.
November 23rd. November 23rd. Wow. You are, don't tell me. You're, oh, damn. You're not, what's the ones that are real sexual? Hell, I'm drawing a blank. I'm real bad with words. What are
Gigolos?
What? Gigolos? Did you say gigolos?
Yeah, I did. Sorry,
Oh, wow. You have a very strong, you feel bad all the time about stuff. I'm getting guilt. You're always feeling guilty about something. You worry yourself to death about something that you've said, something that you've done, something that you've said. What did I do? What did I say? What did I say? What did I do? How did I act? What did I do? How did I act? It's like crazy with you. You're very open with people. You don't mind if somebody says, "How do you like this dress?" You're the kind of person who would say, "It's fine, but it's too bad you didn't get it in your size." I mean, you are that kind of person. But people seem to know that about you that are with you. They know that that's just Jay. He's just joking about it. And everybody, you tend to warm up to people real easily, real quickly. And somebody can trust you in a matter of 5 minutes. They can start telling you everything about themselves, is what I'm saying. Have you ever undergone an experience in your life that has, okay, hold on. You have gone through something so tragic that it has caused you to appreciate friends more than anybody else that you know, or maybe anybody on this line right now. You've lost somebody. No, wait a minute. Yes. I don't know if they're on the other dimension right now or if you've lost them geographically, but something in your life really imprinted you to where friendships are very goddamn important to you, is what I'm saying. They're like epic to you, is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting the word kids, but I don't know where that comes from. What about kids? Kids. What about kids? Do you not want kids? No, wait, it's not it. When it starts fading, then I'm not on to it. So I don't know what it is, something about that. But do you like to play golf?
No.
Do you like to play tennis?
I like to watch it.
You need to learn how to play golf or tennis. I keep getting that. I'm seeing a tennis ball and a golf ball. Something about that, because you're not at peace. You are not at peace. You are like your chest is like, I'm feeling like it's just like stirred up inside for some reason. And there's no reason to be. I don't think you have found peace in your life. Maybe you should do that Bible show with Apocalypse. I'm joking. I'm trying to break up the tension. Everybody's being too quiet.
Well, it's good. We're listening.
You are involved in something, or you're going to be involved. You are a leader, Jay. You have, ever since you were a little boy, whether it was in Boy Scouts or whatever, everybody followed you around. You were like the top cat, the head guy. You were the boss, is what I'm saying, and everybody knew it. You were born with this quality. In fact, you have such an entrepreneurial quality in you to lead a huge group of people. It's an unbelievable thing. It's all over me all of a sudden. You could lead a nation, is what I'm saying. You really could. You're an asshole, but you are a fair asshole. I mean, everybody that meets you is drawn to you. But that may be what's wrong with you. Everybody pulls off of you, and I'm talking about in your real life, maybe even in your online life. People pull from your energy. They pull from you. You carry the weight of these people on your shoulders. People that you actually fret over things about, people that you meet on the street. Even you are a humanitarian, but that's really. But that, I mean, did I hit it? I don't feel like, am I connected with you, or am I connected with somebody else?
No, you got most of it.
Are you mad at me now? No, I'm joking.
I can't stand you, but that's beside you. No,
Yeah, but what I want to know, first of all, is what has that got to do with? Are you trying to say that every single person that was born on the same day as Jay?
No, all that does is that just gives me an idea of, like, I mean, you know what they do that for? They do that just to make, so I won't scare people. Don't even tell me your birthday, and I can just sit here and read Ernie if you want to know the truth. Because I just feel things for some reason. I just feel them. Ernie is a family man. Ernie loves to be with family. He would rather be with family than anybody. I get the word family. Although he may not even have a family, he may not be married with children, he is attached to his family. Oh, man. I mean,
family first.
Yeah, really?
Family first. Absolutely.
There you go.
100%.
And I never even knew that. And I'm just getting the word family when it comes to Ernie. And the way I have y'all arranged right now is I've got Jay, Ernie, then Rick, and then there's Donna, as far as being a feeling things from people. That's how strong I feel with Ernie. You are so peaceful. You are like you're like a comfortable chair. People can walk up to you and they just, you bring down people's blood pressure, is what I'm saying, in real life. You have had so many women in love with you, and it's not because of me being joking around about it. This is an honest truth. There have been women in love with you that you don't even know they're in love with you. You're just that kind of a man. You're an aqua velva man. I'm joking.
That's true, because I fell in love with him.
Absolutely. He's a really amazing guy. Really, really unbelievable guy. You and Jay both. Now, Rick is a very interesting guy. I worry more about Jay than anybody, but it's amazing with Ernie. You are together, man. You really are together. I mean, it's
but Rick, what am I, some kind of fucking ass bag or
I
something?
knew he was going to say that.
You said it.
I knew he was going to say that. He's so funny.
You're right about that, because, when I was in the service, all the younger The folks sort of gravitated towards me, and I, would kind of mentor them and help them out. And in many regards, when I continued that with my educational career teaching, it was the same kind of thing. So you got it 100% for sure.
I believe it.
She's right. You do have that soothing quality about you.
He does. He's lovely. I love Ernie.
Well, that was, whenever we had, situations going on in the classroom where a student was, I work with special needs kids, so, they had issues like behavioral issues at times, and many folks would, mention after the fact that, I was like the calming influence, to kind of bring the whole situation, de-escalate it, and,
Yeah,
so
but
very,
you
very
have
true, very true.
you have a natural shyness about you that you even hide. Your heart would beat 9,000 beats a minute if you had to get up in front of people and speak, I bet. Or when you meet new people. You find it very hard to trust, don't you? It's not that you, well, are you, once you trust somebody, though, that's very special. You learned how not to trust very early in life. Somebody let you down, and it was very early. I'm talking about when you were like 3 or 4. Somebody let you down.
Yeah, if you're in my sphere and I trust you, I mean, you got me. I got your back 100%. But I can be very cold, and if I have the opposite opinion of somebody, I could care less and not even give them the time of day. You know what I mean?
Something happened in your childhood that somebody was a little bit overly critical on you. I think your father was hard on you, very hard. Really?
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Is he in this dimension, or is he in the other dimension now?
No, he's still here.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. He's still like that. If you walk over into his house, he's like, wow, he's kind of like, he's gruff with you and stuff, and you've always kind of not cowered, but you've always felt that you had to cower down to that. That's amazing. Yeah. It was too young that he was too hard on you, though. He was really hard on you.
Oh, he was a 17-year-old father,
That's what it is. He resented you, probably. He resented.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I deferred many of his goals in life, and probably had an influence on, his life. Affected his life really. You have a kid and you got to drop out of school, and it's a traumatic thing. So
wow.
I'm sure there's some of that regards to that. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can feel that.
I hate to interrupt, but we're going to continue this discussion off the air. We have to say goodnight for now. This is Jay Sands with Ernie Abbott, Debbie Daly, Rick Landstrom, Donna Hattie O'Neill, everybody in the chat room. Again, thank you all. Johnny Molson, Deshaun Porter.
We're going to still be live on my show, all of us.
Okay, there you go. We'll
or whatever.
If you guys want to come over to Debbie Daly show, you can do that. Danny, thank you very much. Everybody in the chat, we've gone a little. Apocalypse, of course. Who could forget Apocalypse? And everybody else. I'm Holly Stalin. If I've forgotten you again this evening, I do apologize, Andy Bong. But we've only got like about 30 seconds left, so I'm going to say goodnight. We'll see you tomorrow night right here on. I was going to say Sands and Abbott on Night Talk, but don't forget us tomorrow afternoon at Sands and Abbott at 3:00. Good night, everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow night.
So, question for you, Debbie.
Absolutely. What?
Do you actually see me as a closed book? Because the reason, and I've just said this to Danny, you spent quite a bit of time describing the other three, but not much time describing me. So, is that how I come across, like a closed book?
Yes, a little bit, and I can't get to you for some reason. I think there's too much energy in between us, but I do feel like you're operating on a level that you don't even understand. And
screw that.
No,
you got me all wrong too. I'm on a higher level.
Well, you wouldn't know a higher level if you tripped on it.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, did you get it? Good, because I had no clue what I said.
Is there an important figure in one of your lives that has the letter M?
Mine, or
Really? I mean, I'm I mean, for example, not this isn't it, but like Magdalene.
Are you talking about me or one of the guys?
I don't know who it is, but I just keep getting the letter M right in my face every time I do something. And when I reach for my glass of tea or my light or anything, I'm getting the letter M. I'm like Magdalene or Magdalene or Madeline or Margaret or something, Marge or something. I can't figure it out, but marijuana, yes, marijuana.
I had a lady in my life at one time. Her name was Marlene, and that was, I think, in many regards, I think about that's the one that got away.
Maybe that's what it is. She may be on the other side. Has she passed away?
I have lost touch with her, to be quite honest with you. I don't know. I do not know
what it is, but it is all over me.
Sorry for your loss. Sorry you had to find out this way.
Yeah, I felt for her big time, man. Crazy things happened, and we parted ways, but she was the one that got away for sure.
So, can I be truthful for a minute, like brutal truthful off the air?
We're still on the air.
Oh, we are?
We're on Debbie's show.
Never mind. I never just said that. Forget that. You're all high.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say thank you, Jay.
You owe me big time. And I'll take it, and I'm just going to put that one in my back pocket. How about that?
Yeah, very.
But the reason that I'll say about am I such a closed book? Or was you holding back? Because maybe there's things you know about me that I don't know about me. Do you know what I mean? If that's what you think, that I'm holding back secrets or something. I mean, I have got secrets. I admit that.
No, you've got one big secret. You've got one big secret. Hold on just a second. Somebody wants to come into my call. Let me add him. It's Mr. Midnight Movie. We all love Mr. Midnight Movie.
We can't stand that guy. What's the matter with you, Debbie? How do you even talk to him?
I love Mr. Midnight Movie. Yes, Triple M. Let's ring him in. That means he's off his show now, and he's going to ask me about what his show was about or what I was watch. Don't tell him. Oh, he's going to know you're on the call. I'm going to start up the iOvulus because I don't know why. I just am. The ovulus is something that works off of the EMF fields that are near. I get Scream. House, see, and Scream. It's going crazy. I've never seen it. William. I mean, what this is it's I'm William, Scream, House, and See. Does that mean anything to any of y'all?
William?
William.
I have a...
I wonder why Mr. Midnight Movie didn't pick up. Oh, I think I put the wrong one. I'm sorry. I dialed his phone. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah.
One of my original ancestors back a long time ago was named William. I've been doing a genealogy on my family, and I have not been able to get a lot of information on him. He's one of the ones.
Ernie's going way back.
Yeah, back in the 1700s. But I haven't been able to find any information about him. He's one of the only family member that I haven't been able to really.
And his name is William?
It's been bothering me. William, yes. William Abbott, yeah.
There's also a William to do with said secret.
Ah.
I just got the name Black, General, Reason, and Down. Isn't that bizarre? I'm telling you.
Can you say them again, Debbie?
Black, Reason, General, and Down. Tall, T-A-L-L. Fool, F-O-O-L. Isn't this amazing? This just blows my mind.
It's a tall black fool.
General, down, front, full. God, this is crazy. It's going nuts. I'll let you listen to it. And it just said front. Contain. That was contain. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Do y'all know what an ovulus is? You'd have to Google search it and see what I'm talking about. It's called an ovulus. Well, I was playing the other night on my show. I'm friends with David Roundtree, who is a quantum physicist who spent 30 years studying EMF fields. And EMF... Yell. Y-E-L-L. Somebody's trying to tell us something. When there's a spirit in the room, a spirit of somebody that's passed over, because I know nobody's in heaven yet, because God said, Jesus said, I go to prepare a place for you, and when I have it, I'll come back and, judge the living and the dead. Everybody that's passed over is just sort of in a void right now, but we're all energies. Shut the fuck up, Debbie.
That's what the EMF said?
No, I just didn't know if y'all were even interested in hearing about this, but EMFs, y'all know what EMF fields are, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
David,
I don't think Donna, do you know what she's talking about?
I think so.
Okay.
Like, what's, like, how do you even explain it?
We all emit some kind of energy, right?
Yeah. I think that's what a spirit is, isn't it? It's an energy.
yeah, that's what's inside of us. That's what gives us our personality. It gives us our soul. It makes us us. And
See, I imagine, when you die, I imagine that I can't ever imagine my brain not thinking about something. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I can imagine my body dying, but I couldn't imagine.
Have you ever seen
brain
Have you ever seen
stopping thinking for a second.
Have you ever seen the film Enter the Void?
No.
It won the Cannes Film Festival several years ago. It is the most. It's celebrated as the number one most realistic approach to death in the world. We remain. There is life on the other side when we die. There are people around you right now that know you. Somebody just said, "Okay, death, okay."
Oh, that's.
There
Really?
is people around us. I know when my granddad's around me, and he's actually woke me up from some pretty bad dreams, and it's like I've not been able to see him, but I've known it's him.
Have you ever felt somebody in the same room with you? Everybody when you're...
I've felt someone shaking my arm.
Yeah. Have you ever dozed off asleep and somebody's tapped you to wake you up while you're driving? They just said question. Oh, wow, it's going crazy. There's black again. Anti and then...
Place, and then
Wow.
it's like I know he's there, and I know it's him. And I look up and I can't see him there.
I just got
Was he a
ordered.
tall man?
Sorry?
Was he a tall man?
My granddad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was about 6 foot.
Follow. Denny. I got Daddy. Okay, I heard this. It's going crazy. I've got Mission, Daddy, Follow.
Why are we hearing them words?
It's got a voice to it. It's the expensive Oculus.
Shepherd copy.
Shepherd copy.
Oh, right, okay.
Can you hear him?
I thought it was
Appear.
something
Him.
Appear.
that I thought it was something you was hearing in
Wow.
your own mind.
No, hell no.
Okay, all right.
Be real quiet. You can hear
I
it.
wish somebody
Mars.
dead would talk to me.
Mars, Mars.
I don't know anybody on Mars.
If
That's our Earth sign.
I am
Capricorn's Earth sign.
trial. Wow, it's going. I've never seen it go this crazy before.
Ooh, I am scheduled to go to trial.
Wow. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Deep. It says deep.
Can't hear the word, but we hear it speaking.
Deep.
Didn't.
Didn't. D-I-D apostrophe. I mean, D-I-D-N apostrophe T. That's crazy. It's going nuts. I've never heard it do this
Yeah,
before.
I think it's drunk.
No, that means there's EMF in the room. I did a show the other night. I interviewed David Roundtree on my show 3 different times. He's sort of like a friend of mine. He is the world's #1 expert on EVP, on EMF, on wormhole. He said master. It said master. Else. Has somebody got somebody on the other side that was really far up in the military?
What's that?
Does somebody know somebody that's on the other side that was real far up in the military, like a master sergeant or
I had
a...
a general in my lineage.
Right, there's a general. Even
in Arlington.
my father was a master sergeant, and also I've got general. Was he a tall?
I don't know what my great granddad was, but I have some of his I was telling earlier I have some of his letters to do with when his wife had an affair.
So it just said Amanda.
That's one of my daughter's names.
Oh,
General,
Amanda.
a general again. Golly, it's going crazy. It said general again. It said
Colonel Ira
cause.
Corey Abbott. Yep.
It said affair.
Oh, nice. Oh, anyway.
I don't know that
You
ghost.
said Amanda and affair in the same sentence.
Yes, it did. It said Amanda and affair. I can tell you what it said because it keeps a list in the back of it if you pay the extra bit, which I did. And what we've heard tonight since I fired it up, and I lit the candles and stuff over here. It's getting kind of wicked in here. Okay, I have heard. I kid you not. This is amazing. We have heard. Gosh, it's going crazy.
That's because you have amazing people with you this evening.
Usually when I dial in, I get,
Septic.
Okay, we've got affair, general cause, peace, Amanda, else, master, didn't, deep, trial, Mars, him, appear, copy, shepherd, lost, mission, daddy, follow, order, black, question, anti, death, yell, contain, front, feel, tall, down, reason, general, black, William, scream, see, and out. Isn't that amazing? Did I lose y'all? Uh-oh. I think I lost everybody.
I think Skype is going nuts.
Oh, yeah, I think my Skype is dropping. Mr. Midnight Movie wants to come on the call. Damn it. I can't.
No.
I think it's because it's not my call. I can't add him. Yeah, my Skype keeps dropping and chunking, and it's like I keep losing everybody every now and then. Can y'all still hear me? Are y'all there? God, what's going on? Oh, I'm on my show, Mr. Midnight Movie.
You are? You should. Wait, is anyone else with you? Because are you all done? I mean, are you all just by
No,
yourself?
I'm all by myself, but I had all these super great, cool people on my call. I had Jay Sands, Mad Bitch Donna. You would love Donna. She's in the United Kingdom.
She was a British girl telling me. Was Beasley on your show?
No, not tonight.
Yeah, me and Mr. Solutions really had it out.
Oh.
He was my Tim from. Where's that guy from Jamaica? He was horrible.
Really? Was he that bad?
Yeah. Well, we did a show in honor of you today. We called it Mind Rapers.
Uh-huh.
What the hell did we say? What was the info of the show? We had.
Mr. Midnight Movie now. Mr. Midnight Movie's on hold. We've got to bring him into the call. How can we do that?
Tell him to call me on Skype.
Okay, hold on.
And Mind Rapers are as knowledgeable and likable.
Wait. Mr. Midnight Movie, they want you to call Night.Talk4. Is he on he's on your list of contacts, right?
Let me see.
We're trying to desperately get you in this call and we can't. So look up Night.Talk4 and call. Just give him a call on Skype. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Wait. Night Talk is not on my
okay,
thing.
it's Night.Talk and the number 4.
Night.
Night, and then a period, then TALK and the number 4.
Wait, Night Talk? Is Night Talk one word?
No, it's Night dot, and then you put a dot, a period.
And then it's Talk.
And then number 4. And then search him like that, okay?
Okay.
And he's going to add you into our call.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I got it from Florida. Okay.
Yes, that's him.
Should I hang up on you?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, he's going to do it. I just hung up. Damn it, Deborah, you idiot.
See those messages?
I'm so sorry, guys. I kept
all right.
dropping. And I'm back. So hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. Mr. Midnight Movie said he's going to add you as a contact. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As soon as I get that.
He said they did a show tonight dedicated to me. It was called something like Mind Rapers.
Mind Rapers.
I don't know what he said. He was trying to talk to me. He said he was listening to my show and he said, "Oh, is that the English girl, Donna?" I said, "Yeah." So.
I smell rotted fruit.
Oh, hey, Pumpkin's in the chat.
Pumpkin.
Hi,
What's that?
Mr. Midnight Movie. Are you there?
I am here. Hey, Jay.
How are you?
I just had it out with Mr. Solution.
Oh,
You had out the solution. Why?
He's a narcissist, I think.
Oh.
Just like that guy, Tim.
mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. Just an angry black bloviator who he's the worst I've ever seen because he likes to kind of confuse situations.
Well, start from the beginning. You said
about,
you had a show dedicated to me or something.
This is going to be so much fun.
Well, I dedicated the show and I called it Mind Rapers, about like bloviators who pretend to be like nice guys and knowledgeable, and then they kind of turn the tables on you, and they turn into like an evil verbal.
Wait. Now, how did this have anything to do with me?
Well, I thought Tim was a mind raper.
Oh, okay. I was fixing to say, wait a minute, buddy. That's not me.
And all
of
a sudden, kind of like a rapist, but it's not like physical; it's more verbal, where they just like really toy with your mind, and you feel like abused.
Did you allow it?
Did you hear my show? No, he's talking about my show last night.
Yeah.
Your show last night?
Oh my God! I got verbally raped. Tell him, Mr. Midnight Movie.
Well, this guy was just he was calling Debbie all of a sudden ignorant and just being altogether nasty. I mean,
well, what were you guys talking about?
Well, they were going to talk about aliens, and then it got turned around into religion.
5 men called in to defend,
and Debbie, he put Debbie on the defensive about her faith.
Well, obviously he didn't like what you had to say to him because he turned the tables on you because he had nothing else to say, and the only thing he could do was start calling your names.
Guys, I've got to go.
It was unbelievable. Oh, Donna, you have to go. Well, I guess it is a little bit late there. It's after 7, right?
Harrison just got home from work and he's going to be going up to bed, and then there's going to be moaning and making loads of noise. So.
And let's not lose all that work you did tonight on that lollipop.
Oh yeah.
Go get busy. Go get busy.
See you later.
Hey guys, I want to play a couple of seconds from my show last night, just so y'all can get an idea of what this mind rape was. Listen. Check it out. It should be playing. And it's not.
And he was on today, and he was, I don't know, I mean, because I'm going to tomorrow on my BTR show, I'm going to have Colin Flaherty of White Girl Bleed a Lot.
Okay, here's a little segment. Here's a little segment from my show last night, and then I want to talk about Colin Flaherty. Listen to this guy, the way he was to me. Listen.
You ought to know. You ought to know. Remember, we have been believing anything. You can believe anything. You're free to believe anything.
So we agree on the word believe, because my definition was to believe. I wrote down, know something to be true in my head, and you said no.
Yes.
Would you agree with my definition? Okay.
I'm going to go forward.
Lies, sir. I told you again at the beginning of the show that there was no logic in my belief in my God, in my faith, in where I'm going, and my belief in love, and my belief in things that I can't touch.
Virgin Mary. You believe in the Virgin Mary.
Did I not tell you that there were certain things in the Bible that I had doubts on? Did I not say that? You obviously are not listening to a word I said. Did you?
You believe in the resurrection.
It was a battle. I was battle weary. It was unbelievable. If you didn't catch the archive, it's on my Spreaker. So it's called.
Been going in and out all night.
I know, it's horrible. I know.
I'm here now.
Debbie.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're breaking up again. We lost you there.
I know, it's horrible. I've got to do something about it.
You do something about that. Don't let me have to come over there.
All right. So, Mr. Midnight Movie, you were talking about you booked Colin Flattery. Is that right? Flattery.
I don't know if it's Colin Flaherty or Colin Flaherty. He's a gentleman who wrote the book White Girl Bleed a Lot. And he wrote a book about these violent.
I'm sorry, my Skype is dropping.
Targets are mainly white and sometimes Asian people. And
he wrote a whole book on this?
He wrote a whole book on it,
well, but it was about a girl. It was about tell them about the story about the girl that the book surrounds. White Girl Bleed a Lot.
Well, there was a girl being beaten and one of the black females that was doing the beating was stated, "White girl bleed a lot." And it's testimonials, and it's also one of the things that the mainstream media doesn't really tackle.
Oh.
What am I going to do about my Skype dropping? This is horrible.
Oh, they won't touch that. They won't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
No. And he mentions an incident in Chicago, and it wasn't about a flash mob, but an incident in Chicago where I don't know if it's mentioned in the book, but it was mentioned in a radio show that I was listening to him. An incident in Chicago where a white girl was drunk, and they let her off. She didn't have any money or any cell phone, and they dropped her off in a black neighborhood. And they later sued because she was dumped out of a 3-story building, and they later on sued, saying that you were putting her in a dangerous situation. And I forget what the psychiatrist from Harvard, they actually brought a psychiatrist from Harvard, said that you can assume that a white person, I don't even know if the word was assume, but you can kind of, well, I guess the word assume is the only word that's coming up, but you can assume that a white girl or a white person being dropped off in a black neighborhood, you can assume that person is going to be attacked, or that there are a lot of incidences of it being unsafe for a white person.
I got to disagree.
What about the black on black crime? Gee, that's a lot.
Only because
What?
I used to roam Harlem at all hours of the night. I mean,
Yes.
It all depends. If you look weak, they will attack. That's for sure. And that's with anywhere. If you look weak, you got to remain strong. You got to show a strong presence. And I mean, I don't know.
Why do you think that the mainstream media ignores racial violence in America?
Oh, without a doubt.
Why? Why do they do that?
Why? Because they don't want to be labeled racists.
But they don't mind going the other way.
No, of course not, because it's easy. It's an easy target. It's easy to call a white person a racist. They do it all the time. The left does it all the time with this president.
I'm sorry. I think blacks are more racist than we are. I'm sorry. I think they're more open about it. They don't mind at all going on public radio.
But there are some. I would have to agree with that, but not all of them.
No. Nothing is everybody.
No. Yeah. There's a small segment of I think every race that goes over.
But today, since it's kind of acceptable to do, and it's probably not only acceptable, it's maybe even kind of encouraged. Now, Jay, when you walked through Harlem and stuff, did you ever at any time was there ever a time where people came by to you, or did anyone ever approach you?
No, I never had that problem. And I never had that problem. I don't know if it was my stature, the way I walk, or but you learn in New York City that if you're going to go into different neighborhoods, or you gotta show that there's no fear. You gotta walk around basically like you own the place.
But see, that's you. That's in your blood. That's in your DNA. That's the way you are. I told you that a little while ago, that you were like that as a child. You're just a natural born leader. You're a natural born badass. You know what?
They mention that in the book. He interviews a prize fighter, and he says most of the people they fight, that they attack, are usually the pencil neck geeks, or the women who won't fight back.
There you go. The weak. They go after the weak. They always go after the weak, and those are the cowards.
Yeah.
Because they will not go up against somebody who's either on their level or stronger than them. They will not do it.
What do you think about men that pick on women?
I think they're assholes. They're the weakest piece of shit walking the earth.
I agree. I agree. There is a guy that has followed me over here from Blog Talk Radio that is a bully, that is a man that picks on me, and I don't even know why he does it. So,
well, that's because you, Debbie, you got to get strong with these people. I know you don't have the band over there at Blog Talk, but you just got to lay into them and say, listen, if you're going to continue that and you're going to talk like that, then leave my show. And if they don't, your callers, whoever's in your chat, and you just have to ignore him. They will go away eventually because there's no attention to be had. Once you take away the attention, there's no reason for them to be there.
So do you argue or ignore? You just gave me two answers.
Ignore it. If it's bothering you that much, you have to ignore it. Just let it go. Let him say whatever he wants to say. And, if he calls in on the phone, hi, and he starts that bullshit, you hang up.
Guess who's already starting it, Mr. Midnight Movie?
Just hang it up. You get the message sooner or later. There she goes again.
Did I drop again?
In and out. I'm sick and tired of it, Debbie. I'm sick and tired of it. In and out, in and out, in and out.
I like in and out, in and out, in and out.
I know. That's
Mr. Midnight Movie, guess who's already over here on Spreaker starting his bullshizzle? Don't say it.
Wild Goose?
No. Don't say any names. I'll just tell you he got 404'd off of Blog Talk Radio for doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I said that name. But,
Yeah.
What can you do?
I know. What do you do? Oh, well. Next subject. So this is exciting, and what are you going to talk about to Mr. Flattery? Thank you, Stanley. I will do that. Yeah. Just ignore it. It's just a group of haters. Can y'all hear me?
Absolutely nothing. Whatever he says or she says, you just got to tell your people, just do me a favor, just ignore them, and they will go away. And they will.
Yep.
I'm going to do that because they all followed me. It's a little hate group that followed me over here from Blog Talk Radio, and they're already starting it. They had a show last night. Yeah, so screw them.
And if they call, like I said, you just got to... See, I love it here because you can ban people. I did it last night with someone who tried to debate me. They got me a little bit, but...
Who did you ban? You don't seem like the kind of person to ban.
I figured it out early because he said it was 17 years old. He was in the chat room tonight. Notice I never mentioned him.
Yeah, I didn't even acknowledge him.
Oh, really? Does it start with the letter J?
Yes.
I saw he was tacky. Who was that guy?
Well, I think I know who it is.
Oh, he was horrible. He was saying things about me.
Yeah, I know. So you just see, when you ignore it, it goes away. Because there's nothing to glean from you.
Oh, okay.
They can't get anything out of you.
So you don't even acknowledge it, right?
When they get nasty, if they start getting nasty, they don't listen the first time in. I'll welcome them in, whoever they are, and they all come in with these. And if you click on their names and you go to their pages, that they just made the name up because there's no followers. And I feel sorry for people that don't have followers because if they've been on with it, they just go around and they listen and do that, but they don't do stuff like that. So,
you know what scares me is people on Spreaker who have these accounts, but they have no show.
Right.
Well, you got listeners that just come in to listen.
Right.
That don't do radio. They'll come in just to listen, and you got to be logged in to get into the chat. So
True. You're right.
So that's why I try to be careful. I give people a little leeway, and then when they start, and I think that they're trying to bait me, I'll tell them, listen, that's not going to work here. Do what you got to do. Either go on your own, or if you keep it up, I'm just going to ban you. Yeah, you try and ban me. Boom, bye. And they'll come back again, and you know who they are because they use the same language and the same stupid accent, not accent, but the same stupid words in the same way. And then, bye, boom. And eventually they stop. Well, maybe because I'm a man, I don't know. But you just got to, like Stanley's Radio says, you got to...
Who is Johnny Molson?
Johnny Molson was the first guy on Spreaker to get on iHeart. He's had a show. He's been around for a while.
Why is he such an in-your-face hater of mine? Because I'm reading your chat log, and he was wearing me out over those readings.
Well, that's just a lot of he thinks he's funny that way, but that's his persona.
I mean, he's being mean to Deshaun. I mean, it's not. She doesn't know what the fuck she's saying.
That's his. I got into it with him the very first time he came to my show. Came into the chat, and he started right away, and he called me a cocksucker.
Well, you should see how he's talking to Deshaun. He's being horrible.
And I told him, I said, look, take it easy. What are you talking about? And we got into it, and I basically told him to go fuck off, you know.
Debbie is a fucking whack job. I mean, does he know me? Who is this person?
No, he doesn't. And that's his persona, and that's what he does. And, you know.
You know, it's such a mean world out there. Why are people
that's
like...
how I got to know who he was, because someone had mentioned who it was, and, you know, told me, well, you got to understand, this is so-and-so. He's got this show that he's been... And I said, you know what? I don't care who it is. Yeah, but you don't understand. No, I understand. I get what you're saying, but that doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. You don't know who I am. You can't come at me like that. And then expect, you know, they do it for
I don't understand. I've never understood that kind of behavior. I just don't. Never have.
Well, you don't have to really understand. They do it to get a rise out of you, and then what they do is they come in, they cut the show up, and they use it on their shows. That's what they do. So,
yeah,
it happened last night.
Yeah,
with the J person that we were speaking about earlier.
There's a couple of...
You were listening last night, weren't you, Debbie?
No, I was. You mean last night as in what?
My show last night.
No, I was on my own show.
Right, okay. That was later, though. Yeah, so he kind of, you know...
Oh, yeah. I was there for just a short while, and I
were.
said I have to go. I'm sorry, yeah, I was. What was the subject, or what are you referring to?
He was trying to be a left-leaning person who thought he knew what he was, and he was using software to change his voice a little bit, saying he was 19. You know, nobody 19 talks like that. Ernie picked it up. I picked it up right away. I didn't say anything, and I went on with it. But I answered all his questions, and then he started getting nasty with me and cursing.
Yeah, but the one I don't mind that has taken clips from my show is Pumpkin Face.
Well, because and there he is. Speak of the devil.
Where?
Right? Bottom of your chat.
Oh, I'm not there. I'm at whitegirlbleedalot.com.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, he just came into your chat. What's up, Pumpkin Face, you little shit?
I think Pumpkin Face should be professional radio. And iHeartRadio...
do just fine.
iHeartRadio can kiss my iHeart. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be a member of a club that doesn't want to have me as a member. I mean,
too much.
He's doing fine. He's got a great show. He's got a good line. He knows what he's doing, and I like the way he runs his show, and he can do it, and he does a great job. So he's going to do just fine.
Absolutely.
Oh, stop the smiling! Don't let me have to smack that mask off your face for you, you little shit.
Aw.
That's my
Is
buddy.
Mr. Midnight Movie still there?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
I'm still
Steve.
here.
Have y'all heard his Gold Bond commercial that he did for me?
Yes, I think I've heard it once.
I love it. It's great. Has Ernie heard it? It's really funny. And he also did a public service announcement for Stoic Calmness.
I didn't practice it today.
You got upset? Listen to Mr. Midnight Movie talk to us about Stoic Calm.
Yes, I just want to say that Stoic Calm wins, and I'm treating myself to some sugar-free cookies after the show. And yes, I don't want to say that I'm proud of myself, but yes, I believe that this is a lesson for everyone that deals with bullies. Remain calm and don't let it get to you. Let it roll off your back. You can win with Stoic Calm. Stoic Calm. Stoic Calm. Stoic Calm. Stoic Calm. Stoic Calm. Stoic Calm.
I am Mr. Midnight Movie, and when I'm angry and sweating like a hog, nothing takes away the chafing better than Gold Bond. I squirt it all over my face and my body, and that keeps away the chafing monsters. When I do my radio show and somebody aggravates me and makes me angry, and I'm yelling and screaming and sweating like a pig, I use Gold Bond. 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 Bond.
Side effects include, but are not limited to, joint pain, nausea, headache, or shortness of breath, muscle aches, rapid heartbeat, projectile vomiting, leg cramps. You may also find yourself becoming lost. Do not operate a Boeing 747 jet while taking this medication. If your hair begins to smell like burning tires, please move away from any buildings or populated areas. May cause stigmata in Mexicans or visions of the Virgin Mary to appear in treetops. A powerful sense of impending doom, a growing dissatisfaction.
And there we go. I was muted. Did y'all hear him?
Yes, we did.
Yes, indeed.
Very nice,
Mr. Midnight
Movie.
He's my buddy.
Well, thank you. That was all Debbie's idea, though.
He didn't know he was doing them. I just told him one night, I said, if you were going to talk about Gold Bond, what would you say about Gold Bond? I said, just do it, just go. And he was like, well, when I'm on my radio sheet, and I clipped it and spliced it and fixed it up, and I put the side effects on there, and I liked it. So.
Mr. Solution is probably the biggest reason that I use Gold Bond.
Y'all know who Mr. Solution is, right? He's my Sunday night co-host on my Bible.
Sunday night what?
My co-host on my Bible shows.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the real smart guy, and he does not like Brian. Ooh.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
And the feeling's mutual, but he's good for radio. It's combat radio at its finest.
What is he so combative about?
My views on white guilt.
Oh, okay. All right.
He thinks Brian is a Nimrod.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, he calls me a fat, ne'er-do-well white man. And he said I wasn't even white.
Nice.
He actually called me the N-word today. Said, that's what you are.
If you're from
That's
Blog
not bad.
Talk
It just got
Radio,
really-
if you're from Blog Talk Radio, as Brian and I are, you are conditioned to dealing with some of the worst hate. And Brian will tell you that when the haters went after me, Brian went on his show about a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, and said some of the most profound words I'd ever heard anybody say about what was going on with me. Tell them what you said, Brian.
Well, basically, I'd never seen anything like it, and it was, just really uniquely bad, and it was uniquely some of the worst case of cyber stalking I'd ever seen. And
at me, he's talking about at me.
Yeah, someone actually had a whole show dedicated to hating Debbie. And it was unbelievable.
I don't know.
But it was
These assholes are paying money, right? It's not like Spreaker.
Yeah,
you can get
yeah,
free
exactly.
accounts.
These son of a bitches are obsessed with me, and I'm talking obsessed, Ernie. I'm talking obsessed. These people come at me, and
why? There's got to be.
Nobody knows why. I've never done a thing to them. They just become obsessed with me. In fact, one of them was taken by his father in Oregon to a shrink who called my husband the next day and said that the shrink looked at his son and said, "Why do you hate her?" And he goes, "I don't know. I just do."
Well, it's got to be your views. It's got to be something you said that ticked
Nope.
them off.
No. Tell him, Mr. Midnight Movie. Tell him.
You just don't hate people that you don't even. Well, I guess you.
Well, Jay, what I think it was is, I think two of them perhaps, one of them definitely had a mental illness, and sometimes I don't know if you've ever dealt with anyone with a mental illness before, but sometimes people with mental illness, the people that they're helping the most, they'll project the most hate on because you don't understand them.
Which is what I did.
You don't understand what they're doing.
Which is what I did.
What Debbie got involved with was, in my opinion, somebody with a mental illness, and they're master manipulators, master controllers. I dealt with someone with a mental illness, and luckily no one believed him, but these people are very convincing because they come off as very, very
Jay, they called
powerful and very conviction oriented.
Jay, they called the Dallas County Youth Division to have me as a pedophile. They had fake people coming on the show going, "I was molested by Debbie when I mean, it was unbelievable what these people did. Unbelievable."
I just don't understand it. I'll never understand it. I mean, because I have views like that, and I'm passionate about them, but to go that far,
you don't know, and I don't know, because we would never dream of doing these things to these people. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine having sex with a 3-year-old. I mean, some people in the world are really screwed up, and I think that Blog Talk Radio is a cesspool of them. It is. But what they did to me, Mr. Midnight Movie went on his show one time, and he said that he had never been around hate like that in his life.
And yeah, I mean, yeah.
He didn't even know me. I'm sorry.
Some of these internet, because the JP, Jewish producer, said that when you're around the internet, there are a lot of people who do things like that, and a lot of these people on the internet are people who have been kind of cast out of life, who normally wouldn't get accepted, but they're behind a computer screen where they can't get caught with the things that they do.
Oh yes, they can. They're sadly mistaken. I mean,
well, they can. Yeah. Well, yeah, they can, but it's more difficult.
It's very hard,
it's
Jay. Yes, it is.
Not that
yes,
difficult.
It is.
Not today. It may have been 5 years ago, but not today. It's not as hard as everybody thinks it is.
Hey, my husband took audio to the district attorney's office where they were actually. I mean, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, but you see, you have to go to Spreaker. You got to go to Spreaker and subpoena their records. They have everybody that.
God, I hate this. I just have silence. This is getting bad. I don't hear a thing. Can anybody in my chat room hear a thing? It's like I completely lost them. Can y'all hear anything? It's like they're gone.
Yep.
Oh, there they are.
No, we're here. Yeah, we just couldn't hear you.
Man, y'all were gone for a long time. Y'all were gone for like 30 seconds that time. That was
we were. We didn't know where you were. We were getting nervous. We thought somebody got you.
No, I'm laying down talking to y'all. But that's why I sound funny, because I'm kind of boxy. I'm laying on my bench.
Oh, you're laying down. Very nice.
I am. I'm laying down because my back hurts.
You want someone to massage your feet?
Oh, please. No, it's so sad. Nobody knows why I was targeted, but I was targeted, and I was called a targeted person and stuff like that. And not one of those freaks that hear things and stuff, those weird people that think that the government's after them. Not one of those freaks, but it was so bad that Blog Talk Radio sent me emails on it and said, we're fixing to call out the cavalry, and don't worry about it. We're watching it. We know who they are. We've got them all in our crosshairs.
Oh,
every one of them got 404'd.
Yeah.
There you go.
But now they followed me over here. They're here. I just found out about 24 hours ago that they are here.
Because you can't continue to do that. See me, I get crazy when stuff like that happens, and that's not good. It's not good because I get blind when that happens. And but I've learned, being here on Spreaker, I've learned that you're passionate about what you do. Do what you got to do it the right way, and you're going to be fine. But like last night with this kid, it just I don't like it when they start using curse words or calling names because they can't deal with your logic.
Why is it a 50-year-old guy hiding behind pretending to be a 19-year-old kid?
Yeah.
It's messed up. It's messed up bad. There they go again. Now they're gone.
That's messed up.
But it's done.
Its face value.
What they do, and this is all they do because they can't. What else can they do? This is the shows that they do. They go around. They troll. All right, we know who it was and why they did it. But
be a man, man. You want to confront me? Be a man.
Mr. Midnight.
I don't.
Mr. Midnight Movie made a lot of sense one time because every one of these haters of mine were a former part of my show that were no longer a part of my show for whatever reason.
There it is.
And he said, Debbie, these people are enamored with you and they would rather have a bad relationship than no relationship with you. And they're gone again. God, it's like I'm talking.
At all. And didn't I say this 20 minutes ago? Something happened. What? We lost her again.
Oh.
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, we can.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that 20 minutes ago. There had to be something that you said or did with
No. It's nothing I said or did. I just had a relationship, and for whatever reason, like one of them, like Goofy Bone, I put him on hold. That's what caused him to cross over to the hate group. I put him on hold. I muted him one night.
I intended to do it. That's not what I'm saying. Let's say something happened to turn these people.
And then there was another one who lied and said she had a pipe bomb in her front yard, and I called her out on it because I called the alcohol, tobacco, and firearm and found out that it wasn't. That's what happened to her.
A pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Oh.
She came on my show and lied and said, "Oh, I had a pipe bomb in my yard today, Debbie." She was trying to like outshine me or whatever. Yeah. And my husband called the ATF and found out that it was wrong. And the next night I said there was no pipe bomb, and so she hates me because she lied.
Because you called her out on it. So there's something that you did to her. This is why they hate you.
Well, they need to grow the fuck up and not lie then. I mean...
Well, that's right. Exactly.
My husband was afraid that if they piped bomb her, what would they do to me?
Yeah, well, that's how a rational person thinks, like you and me and Ernie
Sometimes, and you never know sometimes of who you're dealing with. And Debbie just got the real unluck of the draw of dealing with quite a few people who have mental illness.
Did you know this one girl tried to hire somebody to actually have me killed? And I'm not being facetious. I'm not being psychotic. Ask Brian. She actually tried to have me killed.
And did you take that?
Yes. The non-hired assassin came to my husband and I. We all three went to the law enforcement, and they said, "There's nothing we can do." He even said, "Sir, I'm the one. It's my testimony. I'm telling you. Do you have proof of this?" She told me to do it. And, whatever. And then they came to me and they started stalking my daughter. They were taking pictures of my daughter. I mean, it was unbelievable what's going on with me. It's crazy. Pumpkin Face knows a little bit more than everybody because I let him, was it Pumpkin Face? I let either Pumpkin Face or somebody on this network know a little bitty peek into what really, really was going on with me. And they were like, son of a bitch. They couldn't believe it, that it was reality. Did I lose y'all completely? Oh, boy, I completely lost the call. Damn, guys, what am I going to do? There they are. They're calling me back.
No, she dropped off.
Did y'all hang up on me?
Yeah, she is.
No, you dropped off, man.
No, I'm laying down. I'm not even touching my computer.
Because, we're hearing you talk, and then you're fading out.
I know. There's something wrong. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to rewire everything or something. I'm sorry.
No, it's probably just Skype. It happens.
So I'm like a wounded show host over here at Spreaker, just kind of...
What do they have that's better than Skype?
I don't know.
It's happening again.
Oh, the Jew's calling me.
I don't think there is better than Skype. I don't know.
The one angry Jew.
If you're listening...
Call Perry Steele. I just didn't want to do it.
Oh, really? Jew, I can't answer your call, sweetie. Call into night talk. Call into something. I don't know what we're in on right now, but something.
Well, thank you very much, Debbie Daly.
No, I don't know. Is that the call we're still on? Is the night talk call? Yeah. Call into night talk if you want to talk to us, dear.
Night.talk4. Night.talk4.
The one angry Jew. Well, maybe I can add him. I don't know if he can. I don't know. Let me sit up. I have one of those benches.
Jay, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Debbie Daly.
Oh.
Yes. Debbie Daly.
I want to be Mr. Solution.
Oh, is that it?
It's
either that or I already have it. One of the two.
I'm going to be Bob Marley.
Ooh, nice.
Seriously.
I'm going to be Sabrina of Bewitched. I'm going to be on webcam, too, so be sure you don't miss my show.
Love Sabrina.
I'm going to have a nose that jiggles, too. Wiggles, whatever you call it. Diddle-diddle-link. It says I added the Jew.
Who'd you think was better looking?
Betty Rubble or Wilma Flintstone? Oh, Betty Rubble by a landslide. Betty Rubble was a little hottie. I bet y'all can't hear me, can you? I don't hear y'all anymore. Oh, this is so maddening. Damn. Ugh, what am I going to do? This is crazy. I don't hear these guys anymore. I'm losing my mind over here. I'm just going to have to do something about Skype. Now, excuse me, all I have is a spinning wheel. Oh, poor me. Oh, boy. Hold on. Let's call the Jew.
Yeah, you would not believe what I'm listening to.
What?
Well, I tuned into Perry Steele show tonight just to see what they were yakking about.
Right.
And they're yakking about me.
Oh, no.
Almost the whole show. Now, I've been to show tune heaven for the last 3 days, listening to nothing but Rent and Wicked, and I don't want to take the boy to Wicked.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes. Yeah, I like your Wicked song. Now, there he goes. See, look,
I want to take the boy to Wicked. Anyway, so he's complaining tonight. About every time he gets dropped off of Skype, it's the Jew hacking into his computer. And then no, get this, but it gets better. Then somebody's on there and said, it's not the Jew, it's his brother with the PhD, who's the real brains of the organization.
Oh my God! People, please stop.
You have to hear it. And the more I listen to, the more it.
Now he's dropping. See,
everybody is. If anything goes wrong with their computer, it's the Jew.
Let's
and
take a listen.
I know he's in my computer, but they're not on now.
You want to talk to Bianchi? I done heard too much bad shit about, man, people on the internet getting fucked around, man. You know?
Is it October 24? They're still on?
No.
Mine updates instantly. It downloads. It's called BTR Screws Up Again.
Well, that was yesterday's. I haven't seen the one from today.
Okay, let's take a look.
If you listen to that one.
I've already got it. It's called Open Talk. Here it comes in 3, 2, 1.
Blog Talk Radio.
I didn't mark down the times.
No, and it's not the first time I've ever been there before. It won't be, it might be the last.
Was it toward the end?
I'm really
disappointed
in BTR. I am. I'm really disappointed.
You go about 20 minutes in, and,
the business,
and it's all about me hacking.
The things that they're going through. But then again, I don't know.
My older brother, I didn't know I had an older brother. My older brother with the PhD, he runs everything. I'm just a stupid hack. I don't know what's going on.
It's playing. I think it's my computer. Something wrong with my computer. See, I don't even hear my iTunes anymore. I hear nothing. Oh, vey, what am I going to do?
I just want to thank you. You know, when somebody loves you,
that's tonight's show,
and you love them back. From all of them, I blame the people I pay.
You have to go.
It's just like, okay,
flip forward about 20
you sit up in a restaurant and say, well, look, you know the fuck I know? You don't fucking know me either, man. But like I said, man, you're right, man. I'm being incognito on his motherfucking ass.
Back about 10
minutes. Because like I said, man, I want to hurt his feelings. But I can't tell the air what I would do to his feelings. Man. You a Jew bastard. Call him a Jew.
There we go.
Dude, he a grown-ass man that's sitting in his fucking house and trying to fuck with other people, man. That's some
That's
fucking...
what they do, man. They steal people's heritage, man. He's doing what he do.
Well, shit, look overseas. Look overseas who they fucking with overseas. How they fucking with them folks overseas. You need to deliver the product. So it come to me, somebody messing with him or this or that or whatever going on in the kitchen and everything. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. As long as you categorically agree to a preset price, that is what we deal with. That's how it goes.
Reset your modem and your router 30 seconds and plug it back in. Okay, got it, Pumpkin face.
If you don't say nothing, I got to hang up on you.
I bet this is it, Jew. I bet he says that was the Jew, right?
Everybody's the Jew. Any call he gets is the Jew.
But I bet you dimes to donuts, this is where it starts.
Well, no, it starts before that. You've been skipping over.
Nuh-uh. I went back just a wee bit. I found it. Here it is.
It's all over.
I know.
Let's try 404.
Hold on.
Hey, brother, how you doing, man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all the time, man. All the time.
Damn it, my computer.
I can get to God, man. She ain't vinyl. She can't holler.
Here, put that on pause. So this idiot, this Michael Hood, you ever heard of him? Michael Hood, 745.
Know
He's
him very well.
He's 27 years old, lives down in...
I know all about him.
I don't know. Anyway, he talks like he tries to talk like a black man all the time.
Right.
You know, he's from the hood. You know, we from the hood. We
right.
Whatever. A couple of days ago, Michael Hood changed his name to Not the One Angry Jew, and popped into a chat room that I was in as, I think, Mandingo something or other.
That's him, Mandingo?
Anyway, so when I noticed him as me, I thought, is that dumb son of a bitch stupid enough to change his name on his main account? And sure enough, he did. So I changed on one of my accounts to Michael Hood 745, taking his name. He gave it up. So I just took it. And then I told him, I told him I took it. And I said, you better not complain to PTR, because PTR will freeze the name, and you'll never get it back, dumbass. Well, that's exactly what he did. But he's going around telling everybody that I hacked his BTR account, and that's how I got his name.
Why do people hate you so bad on that network?
I don't know. It's funny though, isn't it? And the best part was yesterday.
But if anybody should hate you on that network, it should have been me. You did worse to me than anybody did.
Oh, stop it!
You did. The name of your first show was Debbie Daly is a Miscreant.
Well, all right, that's true, but you didn't get torn.
Yeah, whatever. You were a fake hater. You weren't a wild goose.
But these guys are walking around saying that they have invented an older brother that I now have.
No. I know some inside. I know some inside intel.
Into what?
They think that you are hooked up to what's his name? Brown Beasley. How about
that?
I'm
around telling everybody that I created Brown Beasley.
I know, but hi, Night Talk. I'm sorry.
Who's all pissed off? Apparently.
Hi, guys. Did I lose y'all again? Can anybody hear me?
Completely.
Damn.
I had to call you back.
Apparently Beasley. Oh, hey, Jay. Apparently Beasley's very upset Apparently Beasley's very upset that everybody now thinks that I created him.
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, I thought you were going to tell me that I'm part of the NSA, because that's what I'm also.
No, you're an agent provocateur. Hey, you know what, guys? You know, one of the reasons I came to Spreaker, I could have very easily stayed on BTR. I was dominating, but I came on Spreaker because I felt that Spreaker was a very nice place where people stood by each other and they joined forces against haters and stuff like that.
Very male dominated.
Right, and that's a good thing.
What's that? You're cutting out,
I know. I should just give up. I should quit.
What is that?
I don't know what it is. You know the Macintosh as good as I do.
Well, think it's the Mac, or you think it's Skype? Oh, you know what I just did? Skype is really screwing up on me.
It's my Mac, because sometimes when I'm listening to my iTunes, it'll just drop. Just doink. Just go silent. Well, no, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about me.
Listen to me. I deleted Skype from my Mac last night. And I
reinstalled it. Okay, maybe I'll do that.
I also I went into the
System 32
folders where all the settings are.
Hey, I don't want to ignore the Night Talk. The Night Talk people.
Are we talking about?
But let's have a conversation that everybody can be on, not just you and me.
Well, all right, Jay. Let's talk about me.
No, let's
We can all have a conversation everybody can be on.
Well, would you not agree, Jew, that and Mr. Midnight Movie will agree, and that Blog Talk Radio is so full of hate and so full of bad people that it's unbelievable.
It's so full of lunatics is what it's full of. Come on, I'm dying to figure out where they came up with I have an older brother who's got an advanced degree, and he's the one running the whole show. Well, it could be you. It's my older brother with the PhD.
Jew, you're breaking up too now.
Why are you always eating something, Jay? You're always sucking on something. What are you sucking on?
If I told you that, I'd give away my persona. Just
What?
having a sandwich.
Oh, is it messy?
No.
I am in such a mood for a messy corned beef special.
For a what?
The kind you get at the delis in New York up at 58th, 59th Street. The kind you get at the New York delis on 7th Avenue, 58th and 57th, 7th Avenue. Ooh.
There's also one
$22
down Houston. There's an old, I don't know if it's still there.
Is that Houston or Houston?
Houston. Houston. Depends on who you are, where you come from. Same name.
Okay. It's that living in Florida that's done it to you. Anyway, Jay, I'm the talk of the town for the last couple of days, apparently. Here, I went off in the show to heaven again, and
You're breaking up again there.
Gnashing teeth at me.
Or maybe it's me. I don't know. It could be me.
Could be.
No, it's me because the Jews piggybacked with me. Is anybody with you, JJ?
No, we cut the call and came to you.
Yeah.
Or supposedly came to. Is Ernie here? And
No, I have nobody but you and the Jew.
Because we cut the call, I said we'll all call Debbie, and
I haven't
maybe
even checked
stop-
my chat room in probably a half an hour. I don't even know what's going on over there, if anybody's even still there.
Pimp Daddy Joel is there.
Oh, he's a hater. He's one of the haters, guys. He's part of the group. He's with Goofy Bone. Now watch what.
Oh, come on.
Is he saying anything?
Jerry, just get up. You got no content.
these people
That's
are
why you-
See, there you go.
Are we on the air, by the way?
Yeah, we're on the air.
Are we on the air?
We're on the air.
These people are my fans
We
club.
talked about earlier. That's all.
There you go. That's one of them. He's with Goofy Bone. They always say, now this is what they say, JJ, that kills me, is I have no content. Now listen to me, Jay. Don't talk. Goofy Bone uses my content. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's so funny because they say, I mean, last night I had an interview. I mean, I have something every night. Have you ever heard me not to have content? But these mullets followed me over here from Blog Talk Radio, and now they think they're going to do it over here. And I just don't think my boys are going to let that happen, are you? And I dropped them again. Ugh. No content. Fuck you, Pimp Daddy. Get out of my chat room, you mullet. Well, this has been a long piece of silence here.
Oh.
Can y'all hear me? Are y'all there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And apparently I don't sound like myself. I have some kind of high-powered microphone.
There they are, Pumpkin Face. That's one of the haters. That's one of them right there.
That's you and me.
No, it's me. I'm here.
But it said it's you and me.
Oh.
Wow, that's a terrible connection.
I know, it's horrible. Did you? Okay, now do you tell me to do what?
Uninstall Skype, yeah. But are you talking about you're on a PC or a Mac?
I'm on a Mac.
Well, you got to go into your, here, I'll tell you where you got to go. Which version of OS X are you using?
Hey, I can ban him. There you go. I banned him. Ha, ha, ha. I banned him.
Which version of OS X are you using?
You know, I just banned Pimp Daddy Joel P. That was fun. Hey, I like that. That was fun. Yeah, I banned him off the show, Deshaun.
There you go.
What are you talking about?
There you go. It gets too much for you. Bye.
Pimp,
See ya.
Pimp Daddy Joel P is with Goofy Bone. Goofy Bone's on Blog Talk on Spreaker now. Wow, this machine just said Debbie.
You must go into your library application support and delete the Skype directory.
Okay, do it right now.
No, not while you're talking on it.
Oh. Shut up, Jew. You know I love you.
Oh, my.
That was fun.
See, and that's what you do. If it gets too much,
I can't hear y'all anymore. I want to know, can y'all hear me now and not them? Oh, yeah, he's one of the ones with the little hate group. The little hate group is comprised of Goofy Bone, Desert Rose, Iconoclast, Todd Morris, Prankville, and that's really about it. There's about 4 or 5 of them. And oh, they were on here last night going, yeah, that's all they are. I don't even know this guy. I've never even said this guy's name, and he hates my guts. They hate for no reason. It's ridiculous. It's the most stupidest asinine thing I've ever seen in my freaking life. Yeah, I'm going to reload Skype. It's a mess. I'm going to sign out of Skype and then just reload it. But, oh, they're calling me. Oh, damn. Yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible. And I don't know what to do about it because here they are. They followed me over here now. But the head person of the whole thing is this girl named Desert Rose. It all started... It said, Fatal, Debbie, Kid, Fatal. We're listening to the Ovulus. Known. Limit. Would. Yeah. No. They're on Spreaker now, Pumpkin Face. The head one is this person. I misspelled the last part, huh? She's like the head of it. And her quote-unquote boyfriend became my co-host for a long time. And now she's like just vowed to destroy me. And her little buddy is this. And another one is this. That's pretty much all of them. But they have little goons that hang out with them, like Pimp Daddy Joel P is a little goon of Goofy Bones. And he's already blowing me away on Twitter and saying, oh, well, Spreaker. What he does is he tweets Spreaker. And these people have been 404'd off of Blog Talk Radio for what they've done to me. I had Prankville 404'd, Goofy Bone 404'd, and by the way, yeah, let it be known, I'm the one that had Goofy Bone 404'd, so there, now you can really get mad at me. Because they're horrible, they were picking on me, they were talking nasty stuff about me and saying they wanted me dead and coming at me in real life and stalking me, stalking my daughter, stalking my family. So, yeah. You are, Apocalypse. I guess I'm going to get off of here because I can't make this stupid thing stop dropping. I'm glad that you guys were here tonight or are here tonight with me. You're very sweet. And yeah. Very nice. Very nice people to help me and stand by me and be a part of everything in my world. I love it. I'll be here for you guys. I'll do anything for anybody. I'm the kind of person that will help anybody. I'm not what they say I am. Anything, you are the boss man of Spreaker. Anything that they say, the opposite is true. I mean, these people say I'm a pedophile, I'm a prostitute. I've been married since I was like 5 years old. I'm okay. I just don't like that they're here. I don't like, it just makes me feel uneasy because they're very, very cruel people. Like today on Twitter, Goofy Bone said, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Just really, really nasty, nasty stuff. If y'all knew what they did, you would just die. You would say, oh my God. Pretty rotten stuff. Pretty rotten. That's all I can say. One of them had his attorney send a letter to my son's rent house where my son lives. Yeah, I actually was married like at 5. I feel like it. And I wrote his attorney back and said, me, harassment, him, and I sent his attorney 4 links to his blogs, and he doesn't represent him anymore. He's like, please be advised I don't represent, because I said, buddy, you don't know your client very good. This guy's toxic. So they just, I know it's hard to believe that people do that, but like Mr. Midnight Movie said, he's never seen anything like it in his life. Anything like it in his life. It's unbelievable, these people. So I guess I will, well, and I love y'all too. I really do. I have a great affection for my online friends, and I will stand by people. I've loaned people lots of money, and there you go. Aw. I wouldn't mess with Ernie. I don't care who I am. Boy, girl, dog, horse, cat, anything. So, Deshaun, you are so sweet. You know, Deshaun is the kind of person that you could just fall in love with. He's so sweet. Yeah, well, you know, I just feel like I'm sitting here talking to myself, which I usually can do, don't get me wrong. So I'm going to let us go out with something kind of soothing and sweet and sad, but calm. And this is hoping that Donna can get some sleep tonight. This is the saddest song I think I've ever heard in my life. I'll see you guys next time. This is Debbie out.
It'd be a lie to say I'm not gonna miss you. So please don't say goodbye now till I've kissed you one more time and held you as I did when you were mine. It'd be a lie to say I don't still love you. I won't be thinking of you, girl. I'll never try to call you one more time or try to find a way to change your mind. Ooh, you don't love me anymore. Oh baby, you don't love me anymore. Baby, please forgive me, but the wine's gone to my head, and tomorrow I'll remember how you turned to me and said, it'd be a lie to say that I still love you, that I'll be thinking of you, boy. I'll drive by to say hello sometime. Oh, but now you're gone, and all I have are 5 words on my mind. You don't love me anymore. Oh, baby, you don't love me anymore. Baby, please forgive me, but the wine's gone to my head, and tomorrow I'll remember how you turned to me and said,